Hey everyone, it's Tiffany from Let's Get Scrappy, and I am on today with a Simple Stories card kit that I want to share with you. I have the camera zoomed in a lot because the other stuff I'm going to show you is little, so hopefully it's coming across okay. I don't know. But, so I did the card kit. And then this is what I had talked about in one of my previous videos where I was going through a box getting scraps so I can smash them. And then I saw the card kit. I was like, well, let me just do that as well and get that done. But I want to show you the other two projects I made with the card kit, but not with the card kit materials. It's all done with the cover sheet and the instruction sheet. So first and foremost, we'll just go through the cards really quick. I did not put anything on the inside of these ones like I do normally. This was just a quick project. I think I finished them up in the car while I was waiting for my niece at her horseback riding lessons. I do like to, wait, no, where did I do this? Oh, that's right. I did this while I was in the car, and then I took it into the salon, but she was getting her curly hair cut and styled. So yeah, I don't care. I will take crafts on the go with me versus just sitting there and being on my phone. So I did this one here. I don't remember what it's supposed to look like, but we're going to find out in just a second when I show you the other projects, because, you know, I cut up all the other, you know, the cover and everything. So I don't remember what it was supposed to look like, but I think for the most part, I kind of kept with everything, except you guys know I have to cut my actual card piece down, and then I use just black scraps for matting them. And then I have this one here I added, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like this little, it's sticker strips that I have, and this one is black, but I don't think you could tell that it's like shiny because I can't see it. And then I think again the rest is done to the actual project. I added this doily. It was not needed, and once I added it, I saw that there was like a doily there. I was like, oh well, it's done, and we're going with it. So again, I added that black strip, that sticker right there, just to pop some of the black throughout the cards. Added some enamel dots from my stash. Then you have this one. I added the bling and then some of the stickers. I think I kept, for the most part, I kept to what the kit was supposed to be. I might have like taken a couple things off on some of them, but that's it. This one had the bee. I think this one maybe had 3 bees on there. But I just love this collection. And again, I'm so sorry. You might be able to find the card kit somewhere. But this collection is really hard to find. It's simple vintage, simple stories, simple vintage, lemon twist. I've hoarded it, so I have a bunch. But if you're going to be able to find it, it's probably going to be like on Etsy or eBay. But I love this collection, and they released it twice, so I don't know that they'll release it again. So I love the frame that they have. Again, added like the little stickers, but it's just, this is when you just want a minute to not have to think and read directions. I don't ever even look at their instruction sheet. I go off of the cover. I have a playlist for card kits, and in there I show how you can make mini albums out of the card kits, banners out of the card kits, all the things. So you don't have to make cards. If you receive a card kit and you're not a card person, you can turn it into a folio, all the things. But I also show in there like how, you know, my process of how I do it, but I just look at that cover sheet. I get everything punched out, and then I'm laid out by card, and then I decide, okay, do I want to take something off because I don't like it and want it a little cleaner? That's just my process though. This one, okay, so I was doing the silver foil on my other project, the notepad booklet for my craft fair, and forgot that I wasn't doing that, and I was on a card kit, and I just grabbed the silver and put it. So the silver's not supposed to be in there, but it is. Okay, so that is the card kit there. But, I mean, I can't tell. You guys have to tell me, is it zoomed in too much just so I know, or do you guys like it zoomed in like that? Okay, so let me show you an example of what a cover sheet looks like for the card kits. And this is Simple Stories, but I've done this with others, and I'll show you the others examples as well. So here you go. Now with this, I can cut out, I can cut out always 4 cards. So I cut the ones that are whole. So this is whole. You see, this one's whole, this one, and then this one. I always get 4. So here we go. I made some envelopes with my punch board. I'll just show you guys what it looks like. I just thought this could be a cute little, you know, either way, if I put these in my craft fair, it's just gonna look cute having a little grouping of like a little lemon twist action. And I think I'm gonna make some charm dangles. You guys know me in merchandising, so some of the fun for me is just merchandising, having little vignettes of things. But this is what I did with those pieces from the cover. I matted it, of course, because this is really thin. So I matted it with the black. I made my own little card base. And I don't know, let me see how big these are. Let me grab the ruler. These come out to be 3 by 3 3/4. So you would get a piece that is 6 by 3 3/4 if you want to do the same thing. So there is that one. Then you have this one. Oh, and see, this is what I'm telling you. I could tell you, see, that one was supposed to have a B on there. This one, oh, I never put the hearts. I don't know why. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But where is that one so you guys can see? Oh, it's right there. See what it was supposed to look like. But this is all, I just look at the picture. I'm a visual person, so I just look at the picture, lay everything out that way. Oh, I didn't use that piece. Oh, did I turn this around? No. Oh, I see what I did. I didn't use this piece that layers on top of this yellow. I guess in my mind I felt it didn't need it. I don't know. And then you usually get like 2 verticals that are full and 2 horizontals. But you have that. And then this one. So really simple. I just cut it and mat it and put it on. So these 2 are matted in like a tealy green color, and those 2 are matted. Oh, this one, because I already had the black already on it, I matted it with the yellow, and then that one with the black. And then just some examples to show you guys. I have like these here. They're just quick and easy. I mean, I could sell these, what, like for $2 a set? For $2? I don't know. I don't know. And then I've done this with another set, and I've shown this in my videos. This is another set. This is all like either a cover sheet or instruction sheet. I do not waste those images. I think that's crazy. But these are really thick cards. I have them layered up. And then I have like the doodlebug ones. I just have like a little elastic hair band around it and made my own little envelope. I just played with the envelope punch board to see what size I liked. But you have these from Doodlebug's cover sheet. I mean, somebody might want cute little mini note cards. And again, if you can, I don't know, would you guys do like $2 or $3 for these? You tell me. Because you know I am not good at it whatsoever. And there's those. Okay, but then with this instructional sheet from that same kit, I cut out all of these, all of them. Every single one. I set my horizontal ones to the side, and then I had my vertical ones to play with. And I'm telling you, okay, sorry. I made a little micro mini. These are just so easy to make. I've done tutorials on these before. I've showed you how to turn it into an ornament or a keychain. These are just stinking adorable, and you could do them in any size. So I have all kinds of sizes. I'll have another tutorial for you guys with the orchard one if I don't post that one first before this video. But this is it, and I use some of the scraps I had from, you know, the other project I was making. But you could just grab scraps from your solid scraps, use that on here. So this is 2 by 2 3/4, no, 2 by 2 1/2. And half, I always do like a 1/2 inch spine on my little micro minis. And I created a little pocket here. Now you can make this like lay flat method, but to me that's just for something so little and tiny. I love that I could just put all the chipboard pieces on one little piece of paper and then we're done. But I made a little pocket. So these were my horizontal ones. Now you can make a separate book and make it horizontal, or these, oh, these are just little photo mats, or you can write on it. I did make another one that was like a card, but it's already tight. I can't fit that one in there. So it'll just be cutesy. I might put it on display somewhere. But I just made a little like tuck pocket. There's that element. And I matted this in yellow and green, and like a teal green. So pulls out like this. Again, you could just, if you don't have like scraps from this collection, you guys, we all know there's scraps, all patterns, all colors. You have scraps in your stash that you could put with this. But I loved using the card fronts. And then it goes like so. And I'll show you real quick the measurements for this one. And I do have some magnets in here just because I like to have magnets, but you don't have to. So it looks like that. There's still room to add photos. These will get chunky as you add photos to them unless you add a gusset. So if you want to do one and you want to add gussets, you would do 1/8 of an inch gusset on each like zigzag portion, wherever you score basically. But I'll show you real quick. I just thought it was cute and it was fun to come up with. Let me try to see if I can zoom. Well, you guys still might be able to see it. Let's see if you could still see. Yes, you can. Okay, we're zoomed in. Okay, so again, this was a scrap sitting on the table after a project. 12 by 2. So how I determined the size was my project I'm working on. So, you know, these were, let's see how big these are. These were 1 3/8 by 1 3/4, like roughly around that. And I wanted my chipboard to be bigger than my pages, but you can make it exactly the same height or size, whatever. But that's just how I determine my project. And we all have scrap chipboard. This is the best, besides tags, for a scrap chipboard. Again, I don't even know how I started the little micro minis. I'm sure back when I was always like scrap busting. I just was like, how could I use this chipboard? But it is the best for using up all those weird cuts that we have. So I'm just going to do a quick just run through. Oh, and here is, if you wanted to do the exact same thing, that's kind of crazy looking, but 2 pieces of chipboard that are 2 by 2 1/2. And then the spine is 1 piece that is 1/2, or I should say 1/2 inch, not to confuse anyone, a 1/2 inch by 2 1/2. That's your chipboard. All I'm showing you right now is how to do the accordion, because I do the accordion different all the time, just based on what I'm working with. So this is 12 inches by 2. We're going to put it in our scoreboard. We're going to score, and hopefully this works. I didn't try again to see if I have everything right, but we'll find out as always. So 1 5/8, 3 1/4, 4 7/8, 6 1/2, 8 1/8, 9 3/4, and then 11 3/8. This will be our little hinge. I feel like it's always hard to see on white. So this will be our hinge, like that. And then you just come through, zigzag it. And this is like lightweight paper. It's not even like Artisan Cardstock or anything. It's the CCC Smooth, so 65 pound. But once you get all, you know, like your layers and stuff, it works great. And I love, now you can make these like a regular mini, but this is so quick. It's just a really fast way to do your scrap busting, doing this accordion style. And then I just depend upon, again, what I'm doing. I can glue like 2 of these accordions together. And if one of them had, this goes on the chipboard, but then the other one would create like a pocket if I glued them together. But just boop, boop. I just love it. That's it, you guys. That's it. Yeah, I'm just saying, that's how easy this is. Any size you want, depending upon your project. But again, I just thought it was really cute to be able to really smash a card kit and have all of these. Let me try to, can I zoom? Let me see if I can zoom out. I don't even know if this is working. We will find out. But I have 8 cards here. Then I made the cutest little gift pack here. So we have another 4. Then if somebody just really loves all this, they have a cute little mini. And again, I might turn this into a keychain with a little charm dangle on it. I might not. I don't know. But I just think it's stinking cute. Well, and of course I have a little extra. Little boop. So you guys have to let me know, what do you think? I'm just very proud of myself to be able to smash like even the cover sheets. I love doing the cover sheets, using them. The ones that are not full, you can like still cut, like I would probably cut this one straight down or straight down, whichever way, and use this like in a junk journal, and then put like something over the half word and make it like full. This still is good use for something. This one still good use for something. So you still can play with this and even do even more stuff. But yep, you might, now after you do all that, you might get sick of looking at this collection, coming up with all these different things. But I think it's fun. Okay, there you guys go. And oh, by the way, there's still another project coming using this collection, not the card kit, but the scraps from the other collection. So stay tuned for that video. And yeah, like I said, you guys, I have lots of tutorials lined up. I just hate doing videos. I like shopping and buying stuff, and I like making stuff. Well, and being a dork on the video, but actually doing the videos, that's just extra time taken away from me actually making more stuff. Even though it makes the base, it's a lot. Okay, Tiffany, shut up. Okay. All right, you guys. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.